Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Yeardle puzzle. 3 more events that took place in the same year, and I'm going to try and guess what year that was. Now, I think these are very modern events, but the question is how modern. So the Convention on Psychotropic Substances. I don't know when that was, but they wouldn't have signed something along those lines more than a few hundred years ago. More to the point, that middle clue definitely isn't more than a couple of decades ago, is it? The first spacecraft to enter Mars orbit successfully. Did they do that before they sent man to the moon? I've got no idea. But either way, they wouldn't have done it that much earlier than the 1960s, would they? Because that's when they were building spacecraft for the first time anyway. So it's going to be within the last 60 or 70 years. Then that bottom clue, I was thinking for a minute maybe that was the strong earthquake that we had just a few years ago. I mean, that is plausible. It could be 2022. But I really would have thought we'd have sent spacecraft to enter Mars's orbit earlier than that, and I'd have thought there'd be a convention on psychotropic substances earlier than that. But there might not be. It really might be something along the lines of 2022. Because there really was a big earthquake. I don't know if it was in Bengal, though. It was definitely in Turkey. Do I go 2022 based just on that bottom clue? Or 2023? Or do I go in the 1970s based on the top 2 clues? Oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go... Oh, the first spacecraft to enter Mars orbit successfully. The Mariner 9, I think that doesn't ring as much of a bell, so I don't think it's going to be the 2023-2022 earthquake. So I'm going to go earlier. I'm going to go 1975. Phew. Within 10 years. Okay. Let's go a touch later. So it is after man went to the moon. I'm right about that at least, but is it early 70s or mid 80s? Let's try it, 80s. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Very frustrating. So it's between 73 and 70. In fact, 72 and 70. We will try 70. So it's 71 or 72. Oh, this is taking so many more guesses than it feels like it should. We were 4 years away and it took 6 guesses. That is a little bit infuriating. But I'm very happy that I was only 4 years away. One of my better starting guesses. But as I always say, when it's a more modern event, it is a lot easier. But I was still nearly thrown by that bottom clue, because sadly there's been more than one big earthquake in Turkey. But I successfully worked out that it wasn't the most recent one. And so, a pretty decent first guess. Not a bad attempt. But maybe you did even better. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.